Hello everybody and welcome back. New stream. I did not stream yesterday. I was playing Baldur's Gate 3 game that just came out. And I played it all day and it was very fun. And I was going to do the same today. But then I thought, you know what? No, I'll stream today. I also watched first game of the football season. Notts County played. We did so well. Last season scoring the most goals in the league. We finished second. We got promoted through the playoffs. We are now bottom of League 2. We lost 5-1 away to Sutton United. And it's maybe quite sad. Thoughts on Wrexham getting bodied? Don't matter, they didn't get as bodied as Notts County did, so it doesn't really matter. So my team are now last in the league, which is great. Anyway, I'm going to put that at the back of my mind, and I'm going to be excited and happy about what we've got here today. We've got the 2004 Belgian Grand Prix, and there's some big news. Big news coming as well. But welcome everybody to the stream. Everybody's saying hello, 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 hello. Vane has just joined the pit crew. Thank you very much, Vane. Welcome to the pit crew. I think you are now our 36th pit crew member. Yes. It's growing. It's good. It's good. Right, shall we have a look at the old graphics? James Early, 95 race starts. As I've said, the Brazilian Grand Prix of this season will be our 100th start in Formula 1. Amazing. Amazing. Your local just got boring draws. Ben, isn't your local Mansfield? I don't like Mansfield. No. We got 342 points scored. Nice. Looking good. The news of the week, though. News of the week. Schumacher injured. Michael Schumacher was cruising to another podium in Hungary when brake failure led to a spectacular crash at turn 2. This crash was severe enough to sideline the German for 2 races. He is replaced by Luca Badoer. Does Button stand a chance? Button now only sits 15 points behind Michael Schumacher and has 2 races in hand on the German. Does Button stand a chance at winning the championship? Who knows? Massa determined. Felipe Massa has been left out in the cold with a chance at a temporary Ferrari seat passing him by. Ferrari have stated that Massa's season has not been good enough to warrant a shot at the big time. Massa is determined to prove himself. Massa has only scored 3 points. To be fair, his teammate Fisichella might have been a better chance. Italian, driving for Sauber Ferrari, could have gone to could have gone to Ferrari for a couple of races. Badoer comes in instead because he's tested the Ferrari F2004 car. Marc Genet, I think, also tested it that season. So it was between those two, and Ferrari went with Badoer. Trulli comes good. Jarno Trulli has had a troubled time at Toyota so far this season, but he finally realised his potential in Hungary with a brilliant second place finish. Early almost made it 2 Toyotas on the podium, but just missed out. We closed down Montoya at the end of that race in Hungary. Maybe another 5 laps we could have got it, but sadly we could not manage another podium finish. It would have been our 3rd podium of the season. Instead, I think we've had 4 back-to-back top 5 finishes, and I'm hoping to carry that form on here today at Belgium. The Belgian Grand Prix entry list, number 5, Luca Badoer. Luca Badoer, number 5, yeah, that's a thing. Rubens Barrichello, number 6. Badoer replacing Schumacher, so of course, he's not the first driver in the team, but he's number 5 instead of number 6. Bruni somehow did not die. The way I did it was I looked at the crash and I thought, maybe there's a 20% chance he got injured. So I did a random number generator and it fell, the other side of the percent. So he's fine. Bruni's still alive, even though I think he has died about 4 times in this series. Drivers' Championship, like I said, 15 points between Schumacher in first, Button in second. How many races do we have left? Around 14, 15, 16, 17. 4 races to go. 40 points on offer, because a win is 10 points. So, Button, I don't know, he might get close to Schumacher, but when Schumacher comes back, it should be an easy route to victory for Michael. He has the best car by far. Raikkonen in 3rd in the championship. 5 rounds to go, is it? Is it 18 rounds in this season? Oh, okay. 50 points on offer then. There you go, I stand corrected. Who is technically out of the championship running? Anybody with 39 points or less. James Early still has a chance. Technically, at the championship. I'm not going to get it, obviously. But anybody from Rubens Barrichello and down can't win the championship. I'm guessing, obviously, Alonso's injured, so he's out as well. So Alonso and down, they can't win the championship. Technically, James Early can still win the championship. Not bad, not bad. Trulli's done well. He's in 11th place in the championship, but he did score 8 points in Hungary. And Frentzen scored his first points. Pantano got his first points in Formula 1. So he's in 18th in the championship. There's no Minardi drivers actually in the top 20, which is kind of sad for them. And they are last in the constructors. Minardi not doing well at all. Ferrari should have this wrapped up soon. BAR second, McLaren third. And then it's very close between Renault and Toyota for fourth. Renault fighting with one hand behind their back because, of course, they've got Frank Montagny and Nick Heidfeld instead of Fernando Alonso. Badoer, he's not washed, but he's not great. Let's put it that way. And he's not had much racing experience. He's not going to be beating Barrichello, let's put it that way. But Jordan, nice to see they scored some points. And I think Jaguar scored some points with Christian Klein as well in Hungary. So it's looking good. Let's get into qualifying, shall we? Boom. How do you get these games? These games are classed as abandonware because they're so old. So you can kind of download them for free. There's a download link in my Discord server for the version I'm using currently. But that should be updated soon because it's kind of like an old link. It's raining at qualifying. Wow. Current conditions are raining. Projected is dry. You just can't see that part. But it's raining right now. Dry towards the end of the session. So I say we just wait. God, those inters look disgusting. Yeah, I'm going to simulate some time. TL, hello. Yeah, Vane, it's... I don't know. It's a weird bus stop chicane. I don't remember this one. It's the old but new. Like it curves a lot. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I've never seen it before. Thoughts on rugby? The place or the sport? Sport, boring. The place, I can't remember it, so kind of boring. I'll show you the... Let's ride on board with Klein. I'll show you what the final chicane looks like. I don't know if it's year correct or not. Okay? So he's approaching Blanchimont here. Flat. And it's like a big right-hander into a very, very tight left-hander. Klein using... that's kind of cutting the corner, mate, but whatever. It's interesting. And in my test race, no word of a lie, I did 2 test races. The first one, 12 drivers crashed out at that final chicane. 6 of them on the first lap. So I redid it, and there was only like 6 drivers who crashed out. So for this one, I've lowered the damage a bit. Yeah. Special livery and helmet for 100th race. I'm not thinking doing anything special for 100th race. I'd rather just get a good result for the 100th race, you know. A win, a victory could be nice. Doubt that's going to happen. Anyway. Yana Trulli first. Wow, nice. Let me sim forward until it's nice and dry out there. Yeah, pit entry is a bit strange. I'll admit that, very strange. Sato first. Oops. Sorry, my mistake. Sato. We all know it's Sato. You might notice if we ever see whatever his name is, where is he? Luca Badoer. His helmet has a white strip around it because I kind of messed it up when I was putting it in the game, but I ran out of time. So he's got a slightly different helmet than he's supposed to have. As you can see at the bottom of the screen there, he's got a white strip. That's not supposed to be there. But let's just ignore that. He's gone second right now. Very good. Yeah, just waiting for the track to just get a bit faster, a bit drier as well. Current conditions are still overcast. Projected is dry. Might go out. Okay, it's dry now. Let's get out there. Get a lap in. Qualifying setup. Load. Let's go. Toyota doesn't seem to have as much pace here as they have in some other races. Badoer replacing the Michael, yes. The Michael out for 2 races. He'll still win the championship. What happened? Oh, TL, did you not see the crash? Michael had a brake failure in Hungary. Turn 2, going downhill. Went straight into the wall, toppled over. It was a nasty incident. Who drove for Ferrari, who was Italian in '94? I was going to say Larini, but that's in Custom F1. I don't know if that ever happened in real life. Oh, it was Larini, okay. This layout of this track, whoever made this mod of Spa did a great job. It's so nice to drive. It's like a relayed Spa, which I assume is what the changes they did for 2004. Coulthard, bigger bottle job than Ralph. Do you think so? I don't know. They're both quite bottle jobby. From what I've seen, I think Ralph is a bigger bottle job. David was fast, but he crashed all the time. Yeah. Yeah, Ralph was just Ralph. That's it. Hello, Kevin. Welcome to the stream. Right, first lap in qualifying. There we go. Who had the second accident? It was Gianmaria Bruni. Yeah, he had a big one. Jensen crashed into me again before the bus stop. There's only one way to find out.
You're down at the first sector.
Oh, that was rubbish. Oh, dear. I got damage? Yeah. Oh, that's that lap gone. I suppose we could take a replay. Tell me what went wrong, James. What went wrong? Too much speed? Ah, nice. We didn't lose any of our car. It's just suspension damage, I think. I'll try again. That's the driver market looking for 05. There might be a change at Ferrari, depending on how Barrichello finishes out the season. Renault are set with Alonso and Heidfeld. McLaren are set with Raikkonen and Coulthard's had a disappointing season, so I don't know if there'll be a change there. Trulli and Early at Toyota, of course. They're on quite long contracts. What else we got? BAR is definitely Button. Sato, though, it depends if something changes with Barrichello at Ferrari. He could go to BAR a year early. Jag is obviously switching to Red Bull. So that could be a change there. Williams could be all changed. Who knows what happens with Williams? And, you know, all the back markers. There could be changes. Got the mod downloaded, by the way. Oh, what? For F1 Challenge? Nice. I've got a Renault behind me. I'll let him through. Go on. Probably Montany. James Early Racing. Yeah, let's get James Early Racing team on the grid. Hello, Max. You can see Button to Ferrari. I don't know, maybe. Potentially. Yeah, or McLaren. Right, okay. There we go. Let's not mess this lap up. We've got blue flag, but I'll ignore that one. Fisichella to Ferrari could be on the cards. He's outperforming Massa. He's Italian. That could work. Yeah, Fisichella's not going to Renault. There's no space at Renault. Renault are happy with their Alonso Heidfeld lineup. We'll start to Williams, yeah, maybe. Bring Lewis Hamilton a couple of years early. I think that'd be unrealistic. Maybe 2006. Wasn't it a rumour he was going to go to Super Aguri in like 06 or something stupid like that? I've just been hit by a Williams. Go away! I'm on a lap. Did he give me damage from that? I will not be happy if I've got damage. Okay, no damage. Why is everybody queuing up behind me? Am I that slow? Leave me alone. Are we going back-to-back laps here? Go for another lap. .44.9. That's 1.6 seconds off button. Could have gone faster. I did get rear-ended. I never rated Fisichella that highly. Especially when he did have his seasons in Renault. I mean, come on, Fizzy. You can't be 2 seconds slower than Fernando. We've all heard it before. That's a better corner. That was nice. Through Puon. Fisichella similar to Gasly. Yeah. Come on, Pierre. You can't be 2 seconds slower than Verstappen.
You're down at the second sector.
Fernando is Fernando. Yes, Tom, he is, but Fizzy, you can't be 2 seconds slower than Fernando. It's been a much improved lap. .43.777. There you go. That's second place. That was a nice lap, actually. Anthony Davidson. Wait, for what team? Oh, rumour was that Hamilton should have gone to Spiker. Ah, okay. Not Super Aguri. I knew it was a back marker. I didn't know which one. Worst driver to win a championship? I feel like we've had this question before. I don't know. Not sure. My friends just messaged me saying, what the F happened to Knots? Football talk. I need to forget about that. Focus on what we're doing right here, which is more important. How's Luca Badoer doing? 44.3. He sits in 8th place. It's only half a second off Barrichello, but Barrichello's not done another fast lap yet. Let's see what Barrichello does on this lap. Barrichello to the pole, 43 flat. Okay.
Barrichello is now in pole position.
He's 1.3 seconds faster than Badoer. Montagny is behind Heidfeld this time. Ah. Okay. Schumacher 95 is the worst to win a championship. Hang about what? You're saying Michael Schumacher in 1995 was... Are we talking about worst drivers in the worst performing driver or worst ability? Or are we saying like what are we judging this on? Are Toyota actually going to improve for next season? Yes, Liam. Yes, they are. Rumour is they've recruited some good names around the paddock. for their factory in wherever they're based. Where was Toyota based? Were they actually based in Japan, or did they have a factory in somewhere in Europe? Cheated to win, should have been disqualified like in 97. But what did Schumacher do in 95? I thought he cheated in 94. Well, you know, stretched the rules in 94. Cologne, Germany. Ah, I thought it was Germany. Oh, I knew it. Okay. We've got how many laps left? There's 6. I might go out and do one more run of 2 laps. Yeah, 94 was when he had his incident with Hill. Yeah, I am very surprised that stood. Well, I wonder what the reaction was like at the time. I mean, you didn't have social media at that time, so it's more like news outlets, and you can't really get the general consensus of fans. But what was the reaction at the time when that happened? I wonder. Trulli's down in 10th. What are you doing? Go faster. Silly Billy. I'm in 3rd. I don't think I can get near Button, but we'll give it a go. Let's go out again. Eau Rouge is interesting for this circuit. It's kind of hard to like for it to flow. At the top of the hill, you get all sorts of, you know, back end stepping out. Oh, is that right, Andy? Ah. Williams didn't want to protest the result. Where's the Michael? He's out injured after his Hungary incident. Am I holding it up for Williams? Oh no. Is that the one that hit me on my first qualifying lap? Disgusting. Luca Badoer has not raced a Formula 1 car since 99. Actually, that's a Radion. Joanne, you're banned. You're muted for 10 minutes at least. Okay. 2 laps to show's boss. I'm down to 4th place now. I wonder who went into 3rd. Maybe Kimi Raikkonen. Down the hill we go. So who here wants Michael Schumacher to win the championship? And who here wants Jenson Button to somehow win? I can't really see how Button would win, but you never know. Hello, Michael.
You're down at the first sector.
It's weird because Michael Schumacher's won, I think, was it 9 out of the first 13 races? And because he's just missing 2 races, he could still lose the championship. Because the 2003 point system, it doesn't really separate first and second place. Button's finished 2nd 4 races in a row and then won a race. Schumacher won those 4 races and then retired. I'm pretty sure they would have scored the same amount of points. Even though one's had 4 wins and the other's had 1.
You're down at the second sector. 10 minutes to go.
Spare car? We jump in the spare car? If I get it back to the pits, I'll jump in the spare car. Michael Schumacher style. We got the spare car, T-car, guys. It's set up for me. I'm the first driver. It's fine. Oh, that's bumpy. Why is that so bumpy on the outside there? Braking performance isn't as good as it is with 4 tyres on the car.
You've moved up to 4th.
Thank you. 420 right now. I won 2003. I did not win 2003. I had an engine failure which put me out of the running for the championship, I think. I won 2002, yeah. To fast lap now, I've got underweight car. Yeah. Okay, we go again. How many laps does it say I've done now? 8. Okay, that's good. Right. Early's jumped into the spare car. And now he's going out again. They had the spare car ready for me. I just jumped out, jumped back in. Did the FIA mandated jumping out in 10 seconds or whatever. They got me strapped in the next car in a record 5 seconds. Is Villeneuve coming back next season? I hadn't considered Villeneuve. I don't know where Villeneuve would go. Sauber? Maybe? If Fisichella went to Ferrari and Barrichello went to BAR Honda / Honda. I don't think Villeneuve would go back to BAR. He basically got kicked out of the team. I don't think they'd bring him back. I feel like Barrichello could go to BAR. Coulthard could go to Williams. Don't know who the hell would fill the seat at Red Bull though. Webber and Klein. I don't know. Oh god, that's wide. Here we go. I don't know, would Coulthard go to Red Bull in this universe? 2003 world champion. He's had a poor 2004, but he's 3-time world champion. Surely he'd want to go to Williams rather than Red Bull. I don't know.
You're down at the first
That's if
sector.
McLaren don't keep him, of course. Yes, Sam, I stream maybe 3 or 4 times a week on Twitch. That was nice. Threw poo on there. Bottle job Ralph to Red Bull. That'll be the day. How in the world do we expect a drinks company to perform in Formula 1? It's a disgrace to the sport that Red Bull are coming in. We need proper manufacturers like Lada or I don't know, Fiat. Not little Red Bull drink manufacturer. Okay, that was a slower lap. Last lap now.
5 minutes left of the session.
You get Datra team in Formula 1. Or however you want to pronounce it. Nowhere near the apex of Eau Rouge Radion there. Yes, I know, Ben, I know.
You're down at the first sector.
Actually, Fiat's already in the spot. Adjusts glasses. The first sector, actually. Little correction turning him to no name, but it was nice. Using the full width of the circuit there on entry and exit. That was really good. Really good middle sector. Best I've done all weekend. Up by 2.5 tenths. This could be front row. If we keep it up. That's not no name, that's X corner. Which is no name then? Was no name always named, but everybody just called it no name anyway? I thought at this point it wasn't called X corner. Down towards the line. It's third place. It's an improvement. It's not front row. Third place. I'll take third place in a Toyota. Half a second down on Barrichello. Get in there. He's done it.
There's only 3 minutes to go.
Button on the front row. Right, let's sim to the end of the sesh. Barrichello needed to step up. He's under pressure. Spontaneous Gaming, thanks for the sub. Welcome to the stream and the channel. I hope you enjoy what we're going to do, the Belgian Grand Prix. It's going to be good. Hello, Gary. Right, Rubens Barrichello claims pole position. Where's Michael Schumacher, you may ask? He's injured. Jenson Button is in second place. He's now got a chance at a championship. He's 15 points behind Michael Schumacher, but has 2 races in hand, whilst Schumacher is out on the medical table or whatever it's called. James Early in third place, ever impressing in that Toyota with Kimi Räikkönen, who at the moment is not a Spa expert, but is come to known as that in many years in the future, is in fourth place. Montoya in the lead, Williams in fifth, with Heidfeld in the lead, Renault sixth. Sato down in seventh, with Luca Badoer filling in for Michael Schumacher his first race weekend since 1999. He puts his Ferrari in 8th place. That's respectable. David Coulthard 9th, with Ralph rounding out the top 10. Frank Montagny in the second Renault, who's filling in for Fernando Alonso in 11th place. The second Toyota of Trulli only 12th. That's disgraceful. Mark Webber 13th, with Fisichella in 14th. 15th Klein, and then it's the second Sauber of Massa in 16th place, who is determined to prove Ferrari that he can actually step up to the plate. And he's not doing a very good job of it at the moment. The two Jordans, 17th and 18th, Frentzen ahead of Pantano. They scored their first points of the season last time out in Hungary. And they're once again ahead of the two Minardis of Bruni and Baumgartner, who round out the grid. Epic. I need to be second to stay in the championship. Oh, God. We're not in the championship fight, but mathematically we technically are, with 5 races to go. Is it going to be a wet or dry race? It's a wet race! Oh my gosh, it's raining. I don't believe it. It's raining and it's going to go to overcast conditions. I've not seen a wet race in so long. It's been so long. Let me just sort out my... all of this. Radiator intake can go up. That can go up. That can go down. We've got the outlap to test the tyres and whatnot. Right, let's see what everybody else is on. Who knows what type of tyres they are? Are they intermediates? Extend the 7th gear. Really? Why? Malaysia was the latest one. I don't remember. It might dry out towards the end. It's overcast projected, but who knows what it'll be at the end. I think they're inters. Let me just put inters on and see what they look like. Okay, they're inters. Yeah. Fuel, I'm thinking put in quite a lot of fuel because we don't know what's going to happen. Yeah, Singapore's not till 2008. I'm going to put 17 laps of fuel in. No. We'll put 20 laps of fuel in. Who knows what's going to happen. And we'll sort all the rest out as we get to it. I'll just test gearing on the outlap, I suppose. See if we do need to extend that 7th gear. I feel like it should be fine, but we'll see. I've lowered the engine RPM. Right, let me give this a go. We can always just go back to the pits in case we need to. What's the spray like behind Frentzen? No, it's not the circuit. Yep. Caution is the aim of the game here, I think. I feel like the 7th gear will be fine. You think it dries? Yeah. Right, that's fine. Let me go back. How do I enable the cooldown lap after? After the race, just change no AI control in the PLR file to 1 instead of 0. Surely a 1 stop? Yeah, maybe. We'll see. I think it'll dry up. Don't know when. Don't know how. Don't know if it will. Maybe it will. Maybe it won't. I really don't know. But it's starting out inters. That's for sure. I'm happy with that setup. Yeah, crap. I don't really want to talk about it. I was watching the match. That was Yeah, I'll go onto the track now. There we go. Let's get to the grid. At least Wrexham lost 2. Yeah. Yeah, they did. Yeah, Gary, you enable the reconnaissance lap in a different file. The PLR file is where you enable the cooldown lap. Found in your F1 Challenge directory, save, then your name, you know, your character's name or whatever, and then your character name.plr. Open it with Notepad, scroll down to no AI control or something like that. It's near the top. And change that value to 1 instead of 0. And you will not lose control of your car after the race. You'll not lose it during the pit stop. All good. Thanks, George. It's going well. We qualified 3rd. Just getting round to the grid for the start of this one. Like I've said, for those who are just joining, I did a few test races to see, you know, if the circuit's okay. In one of the test races, more than half the grid retired at the final chicane. I don't know if that's a common occurrence. 6 of them crashed on the opening lap. Don't know why. But we shall see how it goes. I'd rather keep the Japanese GP at Suzuka. I much prefer Suzuka. Hello, Chris. All good? Yes, all good. Yeah, the first wet race apparently since the Malaysian Grand Prix. So I've been told. You guys know more about this series than I do. Toffee, the main target is to get promoted. We're like 2nd or 3rd favourites for the league going into the season. I'll be disappointed if we don't get promoted, but we lost 5-1 at the opening day, so not a great start. We did have a player sent off after, what, 6 minutes? Even after that, we had like 70% possession and more shots than the opposition. But we got destroyed. There we go then. Frenchman lines up. He's not actually French, but according to this game he is. And now we wait. The poor grid girls don't even have a, what do you call it? Covers their head. Umbrella. Well, there's only one more thing to do, and that's go racing. The 2004 Belgian Grand Prix. is next. Yeah, it is. It's next. Why in modern F1 we can't do things like drive to the grid? I know!
Hello there.
I'm as angry as you are.
50-50 are the chances of the weather changing.
50-50.
So it'll be the teams that react best that will top the times.
Will you guys react best for me? You are my team. They're still smiling at least. They're happy.
Rubens Barrichello first.
Barrichello pole.
Button second. The Toyota driver performed brilliantly in qualifying to line up third. Kimi Räikkönen fourth. Montoya fifth. Heidfeld sixth. Takuma Sato seventh. Luca Badoer eighth.
Yes, his name's been said.
Coulthard ninth. Schumacher 10th.
11th.
11th.
There you go.
Jarno Trulli was way off the pace of his teammate. He starts in 12th.
Trolley rubbish.
Mark Webber 13th. Fisichella 14th. 15th. Felipe Massa 16th. Frentzen 17th.
18th.
18th.
19th.
19th.
20th.
20th.
He's just counting at this point. Here we go, guys. I have to hold the brake, otherwise I fall backwards. So this is going to be a very tricky start as we await the lights. There they are. 3 lights. 4 and 5. And we're underway in Belgium. Short run to the first corner. There's Räikkönen jumping up above me, but we've gone to the inside for the first corner. And Räikkönen, the McLaren, has got that position. We're down to 4th. But for how much longer? Maybe we can get in the slipstream. We'll see what the straight line speed is like at the Toyota. First run through Eau Rouge and Radion. Not much grip. And Montoya is all over me. I think he's got faster straight line speed as well. He can't look for a way through there. I've gone slightly deep. We are running quite a lot of fuel. So that could be a factor. We just need to sort of get into the groove as Button and Barrichello side by side as we head down the hill. Button really looking for that lead. If you can get the lead early on, there might be a chance. Otherwise, Barrichello, I think, will just run away with this one. Because that Ferrari is definitely the fastest car, as we all know. Michael Schumacher has been dominating this season until he suddenly wasn't. After that injury last time in Hungary. It means that he'll at least go 3 races without scoring points. I thought Button and Barrichello were going to collide going down the hill in the second sector, but they've avoided each other for now. I'm already 2 seconds behind Räikkönen. Incredible. I think my car's geared towards the middle sector. Right, are they going to die in the chicane? They did in my practice race. No? I think they're all still alive. That's good. Good job. Good job, team. You know what? Räikkönen's really put the pressure on. No idea what fuel they're all running. Some might be on a heavier fuel load than others. That's a big factor. Crab, they'll just say, has lost his front wing. Has lost his rear wing. And you're just left guessing. HWSC, hello. I'm good, thank you. Welcome to the stream. I have a feeling Barrichello's on a heavier fuel load. So he's not racing away in the distance. I know it's Barrichello and not Schumacher, but still. Montoya is so close. He's got the pace on me right now. I'm just going to blame the heavy fuel load we've got. But we just have no idea what's going to happen with the weather. So I'd just rather have that opportunity to stay out if need be. Although, Spa, you don't lose too much time in the pits, do you? It's only about 16, 17 seconds. In modern Formula 1, I suppose maybe more 20 seconds in refueling era. The top three separated by nothing, it seems. And on that lap, we didn't lose any time to them. Okay, we're getting to grips with the circuit now. Getting to grips with the conditions. Button once again looking to the inside of Barrichello. Are they running side by side down the hill? I can't tell. The spray's in the way. Surely not. I've seen AI go side by side through Eau Rouge before, and it's ended badly. I had one once when I was doing my custom F1 series. It was 1994. And I was doing a test race to check everything worked, and the two Benettons, who were like the championship favourites, went side by side on the opening lap through Eau Rouge, crashed, went straight into the wall, fire everywhere, and then the McLarens came up the hill, crashed into them. Somebody else, I think one of the Jordans, crashed. It was chaos. And I really wished it was the actual race, not the test race, because it just would have been good viewing, you know, good TV. Oh, is Button taking the lead? Button to the lead. Jenson Button could be closing the gap to Michael Schumacher to 5 points with this, if he wins somehow. The Michael's sitting in hospital or sitting at home. Wherever he is, I don't know. I never specified what injuries Michael's got. Too late, Joe, man. I've gone past the replay point now. I've only got the replay thing set to like 30 seconds, I think. Going wide. Where's Raikkonen going? That's not the line, mate. Not even the circuit. How's the weekend? In real life, George? It was okay up until about 5 minutes past 3 this afternoon. Then it kind of went downhill. See you, 4mil. You have a nice tea. Need another season review. At some point. I will. I'll try and stick within those 2 seconds to Raikkonen. If I can. Don't want to lose the car there. Already done that once in qualifying. That was in the dry. Just football, George. That it all went wrong for my team. Do WRC season review. I don't have any interest in it. Please don't hit the wall. I think I'm okay. Suspension's damaged, but we're not out. Damn! How many races has it been since I made a mistake like that? Bogdan puts early to Ferrari ? And then I instantly crash. It's the curb. It's the curb on the outside. I'm really lucky. I'm really lucky not to lose a wheel there. I'm in cockpit mode. Right. We're going to have to pit. I'll put the intermediates back on. And we'll keep the fuel in the car right now. Yeah. Oh, that's so unfortunate. It's been so long since I've had a crash. I'm still ahead of Trulli. I'll let Trulli go. Oh, I'm letting everybody go, apparently. Please don't hit me. I'm injured.
Pit crew ready.
I'm not restarting. Oh dear. Everybody says restart. Every time I ever crash, everybody's like restart. What the hell's the point in starting it if I had the option to restart? I have a rear wing, yeah. Don't have a front wing. Got suspension damage as well. We had suspension damage in Turkey as Cristiano D'Amata. Use a flashback, yeah. Oh, damn it. Where's my flashbacks? I turned them off. James Early more of a bottle job than Ralph. No, because it was the Battle of the Bottle Jobs in 2002, head to head. And he bottled the final race when he was lapping another car and I won the championship.
You're running 19.
So, no. They can't repair suspension, no. Fisichella must have been involved in an incident if he's that far last. What in the world? Okay, that was no damage. Good. Right, 9 seconds to Fisichella. Let's monitor that gap and see what happens. Oh, Rouge is going to be difficult with the damage. Yes. Wow. I'm skating everywhere. He did retire for brake failure anyway, but before that he already bottled it. He was leading in Suzuka and then he tried to lap somebody, lost his front wing. I remember well. I'll never forget that day. James Early won a championship. Just retire. This isn't like get out of the YouTube chat if you're gonna be negative. Come on, guys. That's disgusting behaviour. Just watch my football team lose 5-1. I'm not about to give up here as well. We don't give up, whatever happens. Unless I miss wheels. If I'm missing a wheel, then we do give up. It's not really giving up. It's like we're kind of forced to. That's such a Lewis Hamilton radio message. Guys, there's no point. Let's just retire. Save the engine. Lewis, we can still target P6 with this result. Oh, man, I don't want to. But, Lewis, we could still get a point. There's no chance I'm getting to the end of this race, so I've definitely been it. Because Eau Rouge is so difficult now. I'll focus on this lap, see if we can close the gap to Fisichella. We are in a heated battle with Williams in the constructors for 5th place, remember. I'm trying to push a bit more. It's difficult. Come on, James, you can't be 2 seconds slower than Fisichella. That corner's really difficult. Left-handers. Yeah, struggle with the left-handers. Right-handers seem okay. Luckily, it's a clockwise circuit. Fried, we had a little incident. I binned it on the exit P1, touched the white line on the exit. Saw what Giovinazzi did a few years ago. Or what Alonso did this year. Knackered the suspension. Had to go into the pits. Replace the front wing.
Fisichella is running 19. About 10 seconds ahead.
So Fisichella is 19th. Obviously the Minardis and Jordans will be very slow, wherever they are. Let's see what I can get out of this one. Yeah, that's a bit more smooth through there. Kind of track extending on the top of the hill, but best I can do. Is Fisichella pulling away? Yeah, it's alright. Track limits don't exist. Track limits are just made up. Because he's only faster on left-handers, yeah.
Button has just put up the fastest lap of the race.
But luckily, the track's very long, so we're not going to get lapped for a while. Barrichello's still second, but 9 seconds behind Button. Wow. Heidfeld 7th, Ralph 8th. Where's Badoer? 9th place! Let's go! Thoughts on ovals? Quite round. Not many points. We'll do a full race update because I'm pretty sure Rubens Barrichello must be on a lot of fuel. Hello, Josh. You'll never guess what happened in the first few laps. Opinions on opinions.
Fisichella.
I don't have an opinion on that.
About 10 seconds ahead.
Right, we're gaining now.
20th.
That was a good lap. Best Elton John album. Could not name a single one. I don't think I've ever heard an Elton John song. That might be the end of the race. Damn. No, I'm not getting injured. No, James Earl isn't injured. Hell no. But that is the end of the race. I knew Eau Rouge was difficult, but the lap before I got more confidence because it handled better. So I think I just pushed a bit too hard. Maybe I think I turned the wheel too strongly. Maybe. God, it looks like I just turned the wheel to the wall. Are we right on board? That's such a bad crash. Like, bad driving quality crash. It looks like I just turned towards the wall. Let's see it from the TV cam. I can't do the next race. I'd have to spend about 2 hours setting up first. Jeez. That's a big one. Villeneuve and Zonta had crashes like that. I'm okay. Let me just move out of the way of everybody else, then we can simulate the rest of the race. I should be alright to just... Yeah. I'll try and bring it back to the pits. Nobody's going to be behind me because Button's like half a minute behind. Just turn it around. See, engine's not dead. James Early's not injured. He's driving. Let's get it back. Michael Schumacher style. I'm not injured again. No. I have invulnerability turned on.
Button has just put up the
Nice.
fastest lap of the race.
Michael's crash was nowhere this bad. True. But Michael Schumacher isn't POV Michael Schumacher career mode on YouTube, is it? If this was all I had to do, I'd just get the car fixed. Yeah, let's request the pit, guys. Maybe the guys in the garage can sort this one out for us. Early driving with broken legs. I hit the wall so hard I've now got 4 legs. I'm gonna have to pull over to the side of the track. If I bring it back into the pits, then it'll just sim the rest of the results. I'm gonna pull over on the exit of Poo on here. Didn't even get a choice. It just threw itself in the wall anyway. There's Button. He's leading. Do a quick one-off race. I'm okay. I'd have to test everything. I don't want to do another race after I've set up for one race, you know. That is technically a retirement. Right, I'm going to sim. I'm just going to press Control T and watch everybody go past really quickly. Let's just see what happens in this race.
Williams, are ready in the pits.
We'll do a full race update first.
Sauber, are ready in the pits.
Let's have a look. What's actually happened?
Coulthard is unable to continue. He's retired in sector
DC's out. I'm sure everybody's happy about that.
Jenson Button has just put
Ralph
up the
Schumacher's
fastest
out.
lap of the race.
Baumgartner's still in. People are pitting. What are they pitting for? Badoer, 16th place. Let's do a full race update. Okay. First place, we got Jenson Button. Barrichello in second, has lots of fuel. Raikkonen in third is putting the poor Barrichello under pressure. Sato in fourth. Could be on for his best result of the season. Then it's Montoya who's pitting this lap. And Heidfeld, Trulli in the points. Nice. Webber in 8th. Clear 9th. Pitting this lap. Montani in 10th. Frentzen in 11th. Then it's Bruni. Fisichella. And Bruni side by side. There's a bit of action. Could it be an overtake? Fisichella, he can't quite make it stick. He's going to enter yellow flag zone now as well because poor James Early is stricken on the side of the circuit. So no overtaking there, Fisichella. And Fisichella's almost lost it. Pantano tries it around the outside. He can't make it stick. Then it's Massa. Badoer filling in for Michael Schumacher. Baumgartner. And then 3 retirements. Right, carry on the sim. I want to see if it dries out.
Minardi are ready in the pits. BAR are ready in the pits.
What's been my shortest race in this career mode? Like, what's been the earliest lap I've retired?
Is in the pits now.
This can't be too far off it. Maybe Austria 99? I think that was lap 4.
Are ready in the pits. Sauber are ready in the pits.
They're still on the inters. Oh, they're pitting this lap. I think they're going to put onto the dries.
Massa has a problem with his
Massa out.
Felipe Massa has lost his front wing.
The Monaco races where I get rear-ended at the start. Yeah. Who's just lost his rear wing?
Massa is out. His suspension has collapsed.
Has everybody got a rear wing?
Giancarlo Fisichella has smoke coming from his engine.
Sauber's out. I can't look at the replay because I was speeding up the time. So it would just look like... Oh! I did see it. Nice. Massa just went off. And then, basically at the same time, where's Fizzy? Fisichella's engine just blows up at the same time. Nice. So Sauber's doing really well. Sauber really on top form. Retire within 30 seconds of each other. Amazing.
Fisichella is out. He's blown the engine.
Okay, so Button pitting this lap, and so is Barrichello. They're separated by 1.5 seconds. Heidfeld pitting. Trulli up to 4th, he's pitting. Raikkonen now down to 5th. Okay, let's see. Button coming into the pits.
Are ready in the pits.
Let's witness a pit stop.
Ferrari are ready in the pits.
Button into the pits. Barrichello follows him in. It's a race in the pits between the BAR and the Ferrari.
Jenson Button, the race leader, is entering the
They're going to
pits
put on the
now.
dry tyres, we assume. It looks dry out there now. The rain has stopped. Yeah, Gary, it'll be for dry tyres. Yep, dry tyres going on both of them. I wonder how much fuel they put on board now. Will they put on fuel to get to the end of the race? Yes, he's got 26 laps of fuel. Button going to the end. Barrichello going to the end. Trulli just pulling in now. Come on, Trulli. Fast pit, please, mate. Get out in 4th if you can. Is Raikkonen? Yes, Trulli out. What would that be? 5th place, because I think one person needs to pit. Sato. Right, I'll simulate a few more laps.
Jordan are ready in the pits. Minardi are ready in the pits. BAR are ready in the pits.
It's always painful having to...
Are ready in the pits. Barrichello has lost his rear wing. Nick Heidfeld has just put up the fastest lap of the race.
Barrichello out.
Rubens Barrichello has retired.
Is that another brake failure? That might be another brake failure for Ferrari. Back-to-back races. Ferrari in the mud. Barrichello out. He could potentially have won this one. Where does that leave Jenson Button? Jenson Button in the lead. Ahead of Heidfeld in second. Montoya in third, looking for back-to-back podiums.
There's a spin in sector 2.
Oh.
Watch for the yellow flags.
It's Trulli! Trulli's out! Oh no! Toyota double retirement. Jarno Trulli out of the race. Let's get a replay of that one. He was battling with Montoya, I believe. That must have been for third, right? So he's battling with Montoya for third place. Down the hill. Montoya sends it. Trulli gets hit. Trulli. Oh dear. Oh, that's a big crash. That's a massive crash. Let's get another replay of that. From on board. Oh boy. That's completely Montoya's fault. Oh my gosh. Oh god. Okay, take my crash out of the equation because I can't get injured again, right? It's been twice in 2 seasons. That's too much. Would this be enough for an injury? Right. Would it? I don't know. That's a season ender. Do you think so? To matter in again, maybe? I don't know. Or maybe I put a poll up for that one. I'm not sure. Oh, he's just disappeared. Nice one, Trulli.
Jarno Trulli is unable to continue. He's retired in sector 2.
Bring Alan McNish back for a few races. I mean, it only makes sense to put D'Amata back in because he's already had 2 races this season in replacement of James Early. So if Trulli was to get replaced, it'll be D'Amata. Right, I'll simulate another few laps.
Has just put up the fastest lap of the race.
Ferrari to be banned because their brakes aren't good enough.
Nick Heidfeld has just put up the fastest lap of the race.
Heidfeld fast.
Takuma Sato is stuck in second gear.
Sato out the race.
Renault already in the pits. McLaren already in
Give
the
it a few
pits.
more minutes then.
Juan Pablo Montoya has just put up the fastest lap of the race.
Montoya's taking Trulli out of action. I hate Montoya. I can roll backwards, guys, if I
Williams
lift off
already
the
in
brakes.
pits.
Nice.
Juan Pablo Montoya has just put up the fastest
Okay, let's
lap
have a
of
look.
the
What's
race.
going on? So Button still leads the way with 10 laps to go. Heidfeld's in second. Massive lead, though, for Button. Montoya in third. Webber in the Jaguar in fourth place. Then it's Montany. Frentzen once again in the top 6. Badoer, on his return to Formula 1, runs in 7th place, with Christian Klein on for back-to-back points for the first time in his career. Pantano just out the points right now. 2 Toyotas on the exit of P1. Bruni 10th, Baumgartner 11th. Raikkonen's out. I don't know when that happened, a few laps ago. Sato out. There's only 11 drivers left in the damn race. Oh my gosh. I wish I was still in it.
Ferrari already in the pits. Minardi already in the pits.
But there were points. That'd be incredible.
Button has just put up the fastest lap of the
But
race.
it's going to be Jenson Button. Has lost his rear wing. Okay, how are we all doing now? 4 laps to go. Button still leads. I'll just ride on board with him. Prepare your eyes for this, by the way. Lap 42. Lap 43. Lap 44. Okay, a bit further.
Button has just put up the fastest lap of the
Okay,
race.
this is Button coming around the final few corners. Jenson Button about to win his 3rd race of the season and 2nd in a row. Into the bus stop chicane. And round he goes. The BAR of Jenson Button exits the final chicane for the final time and crosses the line to win the 2004 Belgian Grand Prix and closes the gap to Schumacher to just 5
Finished in
points.
5th position.
Heidfeld, I think he's going to get his best result of the season with that 2nd place finish. Good for him. And Montoya's going to get 3rd after taking out Jarno Trulli. Not good for him because that's really annoying. But it's back-to-back third-place finishes for Montoya. Doubles his podium tally for the season. Fourth will go to Mark Webber. Very impressive. Very impressive for Mark Webber. Fifth for Montany, who's already finished. Fifth. Sixth for Frentzen. Back-to-back points for Jordan. Seventh for... Who's that? Clean. Eighth for Badoer. He got a point. There we go. Luca Badoer gets a point on his return. He scores 100% of Ferrari's points in the past 2 races. Well done, Luca Badoer. And 9th place is going to go to Pantano. 10th for Bruni. 11th for Baumgartner. They're the final finishers.
As the teams get ready to leave, let's take a look at the official results.
Crazy race. That only lasted, what, 8 laps for me? Or 7?
Heidfeld,
What a shame. What a shame that was.
Webber, 4th. 5th. Frentzen, 6th.
And there you go. Those are the results. Early, 20th and last. His first retirement since... I think his... When was my last retirement? The race after I came back from injury? Maybe like the Canadian Grand Prix? I think I had a retirement. Maybe brake failure. I think it was. So early. First retirement for many, many races. And it's his own fault. It goes down as a suspension failure. When really, I suppose it was. But it was his own fault. Button got the fastest lap. It was a 1:45.022. Early is now officially out of the championship running, yes. 4 races to go. The gap's 44 points to the leader, Michael Schumacher. Button with the fastest lap. And sadly, guys, that is the end of a very short stream. What can you do? What we got next? The Italian Grand Prix? That'll be tomorrow. Maybe during the day. I think I'm doing an F1 Challenge online race tomorrow evening. Or tomorrow afternoon. So there might be 2 streams tomorrow. I might do the Italian Grand Prix at like midday. And then the F1 Challenge online race at whatever time it is, like 4 p.m, 5 p.m. Sort of the usual time that I stream. So stay tuned for that. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. You can like the stream if you want. I mean, we didn't do much, did we? We just crashed out the race. It's quite embarrassing. It's been a bad day for James Early. Not just James Early in the Toyota, but James Early watching the football. Watching his football team get demolished 5-1. And then he retires after 7 laps. Not good. I reckon we need more content. Maybe. Anyway, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Which will be better. Let's hope we finish the next one. Goodbye.